Hi there, it's John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. This is another video for my friends around the world in commercial real estate brokerage. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. And so for today's video, it's all about 5 handy tips to help you attract more deals in commercial real estate brokerage, to give you some system to what you're doing. So let's look at the topic a little bit further. Set some rules. We all know and expect that to get anywhere in a sales-related career, you must work hard. And of course, commercial real estate brokerage is like that. You're dealing with clients, you're dealing with properties, situations, transactions. There's negotiation skills, ongoing contact skills, all of that. In fact, there's so many things going on that you really do need a system to help you attract the ongoing deals and get your pipeline moving ahead. So what can you do with that? You do have to work hard, of course. However, if you have a systematic approach to what you do, things will improve dramatically over time and in a better way. So it's the system that helps brokers become better at what they do and to grow market share. Your systems. In simple terms, you can set some rules to the brokerage process for yourself. Not just for the brokerage that you work within, but for yourself, because it is a personal game. It's a personal game of opportunity, connecting with the right people continually into the future. So let's look at how you can improve your results. Here are some specific facts to help you get your career under control and hence improve your results as a broker or an agent in your location. To get some strategy into what you're doing. There are 5 things here. Look at all of them and shape them into your business. Number 1. One listing leads to another. That's if you do it right. If you list quality properties, you will find that the marketing process of one listing will let you talk to many people locally. It's that simple. One good listing allows you to create conversations, telephone calls, meetings, ongoing connections with the right people locally. You need a reason to talk to people, and one good listing, a good quality listing, will allow you to do that. And you'll be talking to investors and business owners, the local people. Of course, you'll also have some good inquiry coming towards you from one good listing. So the idea here is that you focus on your listing stock, create good listings and use them to build your contact of people in the local area. Carefully capture and nurture the leads, the conversions, the communications, the conversations, the meetings, and the information that you get from all of your marketing campaigns. Allow one thing to lead to another. Build your database and your client base from all of your marketing campaigns. So if you only have, say, 5 listings at the moment, you can do something with that. You can build your business around 5 listings by talking to people about those 5 listings. Business owners, investors, developers, whatever, but the local people that you should be connecting with. Use your listings to talk to other people. It's that simple. Number 2, directed marketing. Now, we all know about digital marketing, of course, and that's part of what we do. But there are also the traditional ways of marketing, and that is direct contact, telephone calls, meetings, door knocking, canvassing, local area coverage, all of that. And you're at the center of that because it is your business. Let's look at it a bit further. When you win a listing, it is the start of the marketing process. Quite a few decisions need to be made about target marketing and promotional strategies. So every listing gets put at the top level of your marketing decisions. You do more with your listings, with your situations with listings. You use your listings to grow your market share. Maximum effort can be applied to an exclusive listing, of course. However, you do need vendor-paid marketing funds, usually with exclusive listings, to attract volumes of attention in the campaign. So every exclusive listing that you have should be directed towards vendor-paid marketing funds, a campaign approach over 2 or 3 or 4 months, whatever it is. In saying that, with most property types, you'll need about 1% of the value of the property to be applied to the marketing campaign. Usually, of course, if you get a very large property, then that 1% will tend to be a bit less, just depending on the property and what you've got to do with that marketing campaign. The channels of the media that you need to use, which will be online, offline, direct media, email marketing, all sorts of things. So directed marketing is a very important part of growing your business. You can do more with it. Spend the money wisely and directly on promotional efforts that are well considered, that is, for the target market. How can you get the message out to the target market regards that property, or perhaps yourself and your skills? There needs to be a strategy within that, and thinking about your listings first and also yourself second. You've got two marketing channels to work through. Do more with your listings, do more with yourself when it comes to attracting a marketing profile to pull in the inquiry from the right people, the investors, the property owners, the business owners, the developers, the people in the local area. It's all strategic. That's the idea. And you need a system for that, and that's what this video is all about. So let's go further. Marketing variations. This particular chart is one of the charts that I have on the website to talk about personal marketing and the marketing process. But let's look at the topic a bit further. Any one good quality property should be marketed in a few different formats, and that includes advertising layout and content. So you're looking at online and offline, direct marketing, indirect marketing. Look at the channels and then do something with them. That then allows you to promote the same property more effectively on the different websites and the industry portals as well. Of course, that's all online marketing, and that's part of what we should do today. I mentioned earlier exclusive listings versus open listings. You can list a property openly, of course, and if it's early in your career, then I guess you may take on some open listings, and that's okay, but you can't control the listing stock, and that's a problem. So open listings are there for you to work on when you feel like it, but exclusive listings are there for you to deliberately work on most of the day. So an exclusive listing and your exclusive listing bank, maybe 15 to 20 listings maximum, should be converted at least 75% of the time, or even more, because you're devoting your time exclusively to those listings in a particular way, because the marketing is so direct, so good, so deep, so relevant. And of course, the client knows that you're spending most of the time on that campaign process. Some brokerages have a professional copywriter overseeing and helping with the advertising copy. That's a good thing if you can afford it or put it into the campaign. Whilst it is an expense to every campaign, it can be justified and the rewards are many. So a professional copywriter doesn't have to be expensive. It might only be $100 or something like that for a particular property, for someone to oversee the creation of the adverts and the refining of the adverts for the channels of the media that you're going to use. So add the specialized service of a professional copywriter to your vendor-paid marketing campaigns. So think about your property presentations at the moment when you're trying to win a listing. In most of the situations there, it will be competitive. There'll be other agents and brokers chasing the same listing with the same client. So everything you say in your property presentation should be deep, direct, relevant, not generic. Something that makes the client think and see that you are the right business solution, the agent solution, the broker solution for their listing and their property challenge. In fact, they should clearly see exactly the system that you're going to bring to their property and how you're going to do it. Do your presentations stand out as real and relevant and not generic? I hope so. That's some strategy that needs refining. Let's go further. Number 4, refreshing listings. That's online particularly. Every 14 days of a marketing campaign, refresh the listing online with different photographs and promotional copy. This says that an online advert can get stale over time. So you just refresh it, you change the words, you make it a little bit more attractive to a slightly different target audience. And over time, over say a 3 or 4 month promotional campaign, that attracts more people to your property. And that's a good thing. It's so easy to do. If you've got the portals underway and your websites and your blogs, etc., you can change the marketing campaign, the advertising copy, to attract more people to the campaign. Include as part of that a modification of price or rent if those factors are to be published in the campaign. Now, you may or may not publish those ideas. However, they're there for you to modify if you are putting a price or a rent online. Understand the market for what it is, the benchmarks that are being achieved in a sale or price scenario, a sale or a lease scenario, where the prices and the rents are displayed. Modify them, refine them, so you are continuing to attract interest from the right people, the tenants, the buyers, whatever the case may be. To do this, you'll need a client that is conditioned to market conditions and inspection results. So this says after every inspection, you should be giving the client feedback regards what happened, what people said. Third-party information is so important. The message here is that a change to the marketing will help with the inquiries coming back in. And at the end of every week, you can review the inquiries that you got for the particular campaign. You can tell the client exactly how many inquiries come in. That being said, that is exclusive listings only. Open listings don't really matter. Spend your time on your exclusive listings. Let's go further. So the feedback channels. How do you get feedback going into the client's situation? When you conduct an inspection or get an inquiry from a qualified prospect, record the results in the client feedback form. Use that form. At the end of each week, you can use the form as a way of updating the client and conditioning them to the facts of the property market. The good thing here is that the comments given are from other people and not just you. Third-party information does actually work. It's very good for conditioning the client and getting them closer to the deal that they should be doing, the right price, the right lease, whatever it is. When handled correctly, you can position the client and their property for a shorter time on market and an effective deal negotiation when it starts. In other words, the client will be ready to listen, ready to negotiate, and they'll be easier to convert at a deal that's realistic for the property, the situation, the local area, etc. So, 5 things I've mentioned here. Let's go to the summary. Selling and marketing systems. From these things, you can see that the property marketing process is one of the considerable planning and strategic processes that you can bring into your property business, your commercial real estate brokerage business. You are the agent, you are the broker. Systemization will help you move ahead. Systems and action, habit building, something that you do every day, a few things that you do every day, they will drive your business forward. It's that simple. Every listing should be positioned for real momentum and inquiry opportunity. Are you ready for that? That's part of the strategic process in commercial real estate brokerage. Position your listings, position your client, do more with what you have. So that is the end of the program. This is Commercial Real Estate Online. Of course, you can get more information from our website, which is commercial-realestate-training.com. This is John Hyman. Thank you for listening to the program. Of course, you can get a lot more information at the website.